Welcome to the Blue Cafe. We offer stories of infidelity, betrayal, and redemption. Please like and subscribe. Cheers. Now, on to today's story. 18M, just walked in on my girlfriend, 19F, having sex with her gay boy best friend. I'm going to assume he's 18 as well. I don't know what to think right now. I went over to my girlfriend's, 18F, house to surprise her with a bouquet of flowers and some food. She was home from college for fall break, and she left her house door unlocked, and I walked in on her having sex with her gay boy best friend, probably 18M, on the sofa. I always had suspicions about him because he didn't look gay at all, and not to mention when I met him at one of my GF's pageants, he was hanging out with a group of guys who aren't known to treat women in an ethical manner, I'll put it that way, and he didn't look that way either, almost like a young Al Pacino at the beginning of The Godfather. He dressed like he was from the hood, but he made his voice pitch higher so he could make it more believable that he was gay. But when he said some things to me after I walked in on them having sex, he talked like a hood dude and sounded like Ed Orgeron if you took away the Cajun accent and gave him a Baltimore accent. He stuttered an awful lot and it was almost hard for him to talk, but he knew what he wanted to say. I didn't bother to fight him because when we talked, he stepped on my feet and held my wrists, and just said, "It's your choice if you want to keep her, but if you don't, just hit me up and I'll teach you how to deal with these whores, because each and every one of them are extremely promiscuous. I'm not fighting you over her either," and then jumped into his car and left. I don't know how to feel right now. I've spent an awful lot of my time, energy, and money to keep her happy, and she just goes out and cheats on me with a guy who probably hasn't done shit for her. I want to try to continue the relationship with her, but after her lying and cheating on me, I don't know if I can. Wait a minute, you want to continue a relationship with her? Why? These are the life situations you'll face and grow from. You're only 18, man. Please turn this chapter and move forward, and please don't continue a relationship with her. Because this is fake ass shit written by a red pillar pretending to be a beta cuck. I hate when people on Reddit jump to troll right away, but this is so damn obvious. The casual homophobia / racism / misogyny / white knighting. I can't imagine it's even close to real. Really? Have they replied to anyone? It's been over a day. Get rid of her. Don't look back, either, except to learn what not to do. You are 18. Learn from this and on to the next one. Don't fixate on someone not worth it in the end. A mistake a lot of people make that have decades on up. Reconciliation isn't always impossible, but when she lied to you and another got guy in on it too by pretending to be gay, staying would be a complete waste of time. Don't even be sad to lose her. If she is that easy, she is not worth your time. Try to find a girl that stays loyal to you. Tell her what he said about her and move on. Tell her thank you for teaching me what not to look for in a girlfriend and move on. The cheating is bad enough, but the lying is disrespectful. And take it as a lesson for the future. Never give more than you get, and remember the 4 pillars of relationship: loyalty, trust, respect, and love. Without them, the relationship will crumble down. You are missing all 4 pillars. Update: I, 18M, broke up with girlfriend, 19F, who cheated on me with her gay boy best friend, 18M, and I asked him for advice. Here is the link to the original post if anyone was wondering. After reading through the comments and thinking about this by myself, I broke up with my girlfriend. It was hard because I invested an awful lot into her and I loved her, but she lied to me and disrespected me, so it was only right I broke up with her. About 3 hours after the incident, the guy who actually caused all of this added me on Snapchat and hit me up to apologize and invited me to his house to smoke some weed, eat some pizza, watch college football, and to get me right with these hoes, his words not mine. I had nothing to lose, so I accepted the invite. I went to his house and it was almost the opposite of how he portrayed himself, as he lived in some shitty manufactured home in the middle of nowhere with a bunch of MAGA memorabilia plastered throughout the house and industrial trash, landscaping waste, and abandoned cars littered throughout the backyard. But we chopped it up about not only women, but we also talked about things going on in the world, sports, our future, and he was extremely complimentary and made me feel welcomed while he ordered delivery and rolled a blunt for us to smoke. He apologized profusely about ruining our relationship and stepping on my feet and holding my wrists, and said that was in case I did anything dumb. He also said when it's a woman as hot as she is, it's going to be guys hollering, "She just thought I was hot and she chose to cheat on you with me," and revealed that was the only time they ducked during our relationship. But he said they were FWB for 2 months before we dated and that he felt as if she was dating me to get back at him and other people, and provided instances where she would do so. He also said he knew she always was attracted to him, even during our relationship, which made him holler at her during our relationship. He said some egregious things about women however, such as, "Always treat women like garbage, they don't like that nice guy bullshit. They are all ran through and they all got body counts in the triple digits. Never compliment a woman because that turns them off. If a woman other than his mom or grandma isn't having sex with him, she is useless and must kick rocks." But he also said some pretty reasonable things as well that I found to be factual. Always keep your investment low. The only way a woman can respect a man is if he shows her he can leave. Never fight over a woman. Women will leave for a better option if it feels right. He was a pretty chill dude TBH, I definitely kick it with him. He was complimentary of me as well and said I looked the part and I had a good sense of fashion. He just told me to buy myself a fresh fit and post a picture on Instagram and call myself Mr. Put It On. What he said may not be true for all women, but it is for UX. Women like this are the subjects of too many posts here. Unfortunately it is true for majority of women. If you ever doubt that, do your own experiment. I did. 9 out of 10 women get turned off by a nice respectful guy eventually, and the one that did not was fairly below average looking and had little options. This is about as real as Kim Kardashian's ass. Seriously. I called this shit out a few days ago on the original post. Surprised Armed Tower decided to follow up with an equally ludicrous post. As to the egregious things, you don't have to treat them like garbage, you just don't put them in a pedestal. You want a partner in a woman. Someone who is not ahead nor behind you. You show respect and demand the same. It's true that that nice guy thing is just a major turn-off for them. As to the factual things, if they are not in control of the relation, they'll try to be. If your attitude always leaves them thinking you might not be all that invested, they will move mountains to get you invested. They need that push and pull to keep the relationship emotionally dynamic, we don't. So, if instead of emotionally dynamic, it just gets stalled, they become bored. And, yes, never, ever, ever fight for a woman, at least not in this types of situations. All my best wishes to you. He is wrong, cheat, because they have low integrity. Women cheat if their man is a nice guy, women cheat if their man is an a-hole. Now learn the difference between a girl to make FWB and a wife. You did take some truths from his words. That being said, you should read a couple books. This will teach you how to treat women and understand how to pass shit tests and make you a valuable man. The Way of the Superior Man. By David Dada. And How to Be a 3% Man. By Corey Wayne. An interesting point he made is that women want to be treated bad in a relationship. I've seen some of my friends be in relationships when the BF ignores them or does other things instead of paying attention to her. And my friends always went back. I'd ask them why they haven't broken up and my friends never gave a straight answer. Emo, I'd leave, but everyone is different. This is so true. It's a mind game. Wow, that guy is a total misogynist. Despite his good advices later on, he's just trash. As for your GF, I told you last time, never continue a relationship with a cheater. You'll be hurt even more. Screw her, screw him. Continue your life and let that be a lesson for you. That guy sounds like a narcissist to me. He basically just told you that he could tap your ex as much as he wanted. But your ex chose to be with you. Maybe he's right about your ex, but I think he's just a bit much. No need to rub it in. If he treats women that poorly, he wouldn't treat his friends right either. Integrity is something you either have or you don't. Op is still so young. Many women out there aren't like your ex. We hope you have enjoyed today's episode. Please comment, like and subscribe. Cheers. Have a wonderful day or night, wherever you are.